So this video is going to be about tips that I follow, the method that I follow in order to gain my first 7 clients with Upwork. So I learned about Upwork from a YouTube video I saw when I was on the agency part of learning and delivering. I encountered this called the hybrid method, which means you go and create your cash flow using warm leads. And with that cash flow, you then go and hire virtual assistants to do the outreach for you. For whatever service you're going to be offering with your agency. And because you'll have way more pieces of outreach going out with virtual assistants, you'll have higher probabilities of getting your first client sooner. Plus, because you've already worked for other people who can at least say that you deliver and you do not scam or something, it actually increases confidence. It actually decreases skepticism with the other client. For example, in my case, if I were to build a Facebook ads agency and I'm already offering social media management and video editing on Upwork, and I already have clients that can say that I deliver, I can use that. I can even ask for a case study from one of those clients, a quick, short case study that says that I actually delivered and I provided good results for them. So I decided to give it a try. I made an Upwork account and they gift you 50 connects. I continued learning about social media management, as that was what I was going to offer. And while I did that, I began writing pieces of outreach, which are basically the proposals, right? You apply to a job. I wrote like 2 or 3 proposals without really having any idea about what I was doing, but it really gave me a sense of things. It really started the motor of things, because up until then I had been only learning, seeing YouTube videos, just in that vicious cycle, which I encourage you to not be in, because it doesn't really matter how many books you read or how many YouTube videos you see, how many tutorials about something. You're not really going to achieve anything until you go onto the battlefield and actually start doing outreach. I decided to create something I really recommend you to put all efforts on. It's the introductory video. With this, people can not only see written words, but a face. Use good lighting and plan what you're going to say in the video. Use a good background, dress appropriately, and speak with conviction. This is your opportunity to show prospects, people that come by your profile, that you really know what you're talking about. So don't go easy on it. After that, seeing some tutorials, I started personalizing my messages. I built my profile and I completed it as I went on. I used a standardized base on my proposals. What I did was write in a document things like my skills, what I could do for them. I copy and pasted, and then I added a bit more personalized things, like, for example, their name, if they included it, if they had a specific goal, how I would help them achieve it. Just looking for good jobs, searching through them, took me hours. And after an hour, I had achieved only like 2 or 3 proposals sent. I'm not really an Upwork expert, so if you want to learn more things like how to create a profile or your introductory video, you can search tutorials on YouTube. Basically what I did. Obviously, try not to make it so generic. Include your own touch to it. Include your essence. At the beginning, at least, try to respond messages as fast as possible, minding carefully the words you use, because people appreciate that. People appreciate speed. Have in mind that when you have $0 earned on the platform, it will be harder to get people to notice you. So have a good profile and portfolio, because that's going to give people at least a bit less skepticism to write back to you. How do you create a portfolio with 0 jobs? Easy. You create samples. So if you do video editing, grab an Alex Hormozy or whatever other person who talks about things that are really popular right now, or basically something related to the niche you want to work on later on, or something that's interesting to you, and edit shorts from those videos as you'd edit them for your clients. Try to use as much variety as possible and high quality so people know your abilities. When I edited the videos that are now on my portfolio, I try to include as much effects, as much variety as possible, so people could see a range of things that I was able to do. I repeat, don't take too long to respond, as that creates skepticism. You have to have in mind that a lot will not even respond to your proposals and do not be discouraged by it. Do not change the letter every time. Make sure that from the very start, your letter is good and use it as a base. You can then go on and make adjustments as time goes by. Ideate this letter good, as it's what clients are going to see first thing. Do not make a letter of only a few sentences long, as that creates skepticism. At least for me, I wouldn't hire a freelancer whose letter only said, "Hi, I like this job, please hire me." I mean, what the heck? Also, filter job search so it shows you recently posted jobs. After those free connects, you'll have to pay for them. So make sure you learn which jobs to apply to and which jobs not. I'd not recommend for you to apply to jobs that were posted too long ago and seen by clients too long ago, or jobs that have too much applications already, as that will significantly decrease the probability that the prospect will even see your proposal. Block out time to apply to jobs and make sure you apply well. Some will respond and then never talk to you ever again. Some will ask for an interview, they're gonna interview you and then just never contact you again. Then will interview and say, no, you're just not the person for us. Take every interview you can and learn from it. Why did this person say no to me, did not hire me? Note it and try again. Make sure to incorporate it for your next interview, even in your letter. Some will not even respond to your proposal, even because they didn't see it, or some will decline your proposal. Do not be discouraged by this, as well, you cannot say anything about anything until you've done outreach for at least 90 days straight. After your first payment and it appears that you've done your first one work, things will start to smooth out and will possibly become a bit easier for you to get clients, to attract clients. It will at least increase the amount of times prospect will message to you back, and even they will start inviting you to the jobs. So make sure your profile is public, so your profile appears to people. And also make sure that you're offering something that's hot right now. For example, if you're using Upwork just to create your cash flow, just to start gaining some money, make sure to offer something that's related to what you want to offer later on with an agency, or something that's really popular right now, because it will just make it easier. And if you do not know the skill, just learn it. Like, you have the whole internet available to you. You can always use courses, if you have some money to spare, or you can use free content like YouTube content or books. After a job is completed, make sure to ask the client for some feedback. I would recommend to first ask if they liked working with you, because if they say no and they had just some negative feedback for you, make sure to receive that feedback so you can improve, but privately if you can. And encourage the client to publish the feedback if it was a good one. Upwork fee is of 20%. But you can still make some good money. And if you're young, learn how it feels to get taxed upon your work and upon your earnings. And bear in mind that you still get taxed less than what a normal employee or specialist / self-employed person is. Do your work efficiently and maintain constant communication with your clients. Don't go MIA on your clients. Deliver good, high-quality work and appear serious. Remember that this is an opportunity to start providing some value to others. So if you'd like for me to tell my personal story and journey with Upwork, just my personal story in a bit more detail, leave it down below in the comments. You can also leave down below what you want me to explain. If you want me to talk about another topic, you can leave it down below. See you.